Hello and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Yeah, woo! Had a little break, but they've brought some more DLC out, so it's time to come and see what's changed. Good. Well, everything looks pretty much the same. So what have we got? We have got the addition of some. We've got the dyno room now. We need to put a car on it first. That's where the chip tuning happens, I assume. There's 3 new cars in the game. I'm not sure what they are, but we're going to have a look. And also there is now the performance shop with things I've been alluding to all throughout this game, where they've got nice colourful parts or different colour bits which look nice in situ. So there we go. Apparently there's also engine swaps and things you can do. It all sounds a little bit complicated for me. We'll see. So I guess the tuning is something you just do of your own accord. I don't know if the jobs presumably incorporate tuning now. I imagine they do. Of course, I probably need to reset the jobs, so I'll let them work themselves out. Let's just see. Presumably this is all the same. Yep, 2 of those that we can't afford yet. How much are these? 150. Yeah, could just afford that. Oh, a bit more advertising. Well, the advertising's clearer. Oh, maybe this is because I upgraded my textures a while back. Everything looks really crisp now, which is nice. It used to look very blurry. Not that it matters. I'd rather have a much quicker loading garage. It doesn't look quite so flash, but I guess if the company are getting some money for all the advertising, it helps them keep the game going. So that's terrific. All right, here's the first couple of jobs. Nothing there. So, I'm not sure how we're going to find out what the new cars are. Maybe go and look at an auction. Oh, that's the other thing, of course. There is a drag strip now, because it's the quarter mile DLC, as it was on the 2014 game. The idea being that some of the jobs will require you to get down the drag strip at a certain speed or something, so... Alright, so here we are at our first auction, trying to notice names of things which look different. Secura GT20, no, that's one. I don't think any of those are new. Which is a shame. A 2-star car, that could be useful for parts, but we don't need to do that yet. Let's go out and join another auction. I do think all these jobs could have filled up whilst we were out at the auction. I don't want a Malak job. Don't want any of those jobs really. Alright, auction 2. No, none of those have been new either. Good grief. Alright, so here's the first of the new cars we've finally found at auction. And it is an Echo's Cobra. Very exciting. I don't know, I thought it said 178,000 for a minute. Oh god. Because it's already got the problem that I can't store these once I've made them, so I don't have enough garage space. Nice and cheap as well. A 3-star version going for it's going to go for about 40 or 50 grand, isn't it? This is where I wish I'd played a bit more and got enough money to buy the next garage and afford to do all this. Just maybe what I should be doing rather than buying this, to be honest. Okay, I'm back from the auction, and although I managed to find one of the cars, it was quite expensive, and I realised, of course, I don't have the space to store any of this stuff when I am done. So what am I going to do? Buy them, do them up and sell them? That'll get me the money, I guess. 150 grand. The other thing would be to take some jobs, which hopefully would show me the chip tuning, because I don't really care enough about the chip tuning to do it on my own. But I was kind of hoping there might be a job involving it. Of course, there might not be. And also, we should see the DLC cars coming through here as well. In the meantime, I think what I'm actually going to do is go to... Oh, there we go, look. Echo's Cobra. Car is loud. So, what I might do then is just sort of show us the new cars this step, and then next step I might start earning some cash to so I can store some of the cars. So here we go with the Echo's Cobra. That's Echo's Cobra, I know. And oh my god, what a glorious night after a really big tandoori curry. Maybe even with a little bit of intestinal bleeding thrown in. That's a nice brown, isn't it? Good. Oh yeah, look, that makes it looks nice and nasty. Look, we've got the dyno option now. Just have to take it in there in a minute. In the meantime, let's work out why it's so loud. Have a bit of a shufty. How does the hood open? It opens normally. It's got a fairly standard looking V8 in there. We can already see we've got an exhaust manifold issue on both sides. So let's get those off. For those of you wondering, I haven't had a go at the expert mode yet, where you can't see where anything is. I've not been playing the game much recently. I've been waiting for this DLC vaguely, and then once the DLC was out, I've been vaguely busy and what have you. So I haven't got to. I've been expecting myself to do it, but not yet finding the sort of wherewithal to actually bother. So there we go. I'm sure people have already done expert videos that are quite good fun. Wow, that lifter is merged pretty closely with the bottom of that. A lot of people can really worry about that sort of thing. Still, I don't really care. So on with the off of the exhaust. That's all weird. Alternate parts of the exhaust system. Yeah, literally on both sides. All right. So, is there a performance exhaust parts? There are. Ooh, look, they're all shiny. Look. Wow, well, we don't need those. So, what we do need is knowledge. In that, what do we need? Front exhaust pipe V8 and a cat. So we need a cat and a front exhaust pipe V8. Two of. So then we need a middle muff and a rear muff V8. Middle muff. Rear muff V8. Went past middle muff then, did I? Oh, there it is. Not hard to see. So there we go. That's that job diddly done. Done diddly. Bo diddly done. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, so yeah, nothing desperately. Oh no, I've got to put the exhaust manifolds back on. The owner would want that, because to be honest I don't think I've made it any quieter at the moment. It's extraordinarily loud without the exhaust manifolds. Right, so Manny, oh you can't type in without clicking up here. Manny, exhaust manifold, we'll assume for a V8. Let's just assume. Hell yes, assumating was worked out. Assumating, that's your new word for the day. It's assuming in past tense or something, I don't know. Work it out yourself. It's your new word, you work it out. Use it in a sentence, that's what they used to tell us. Now you use pleasured in a sentence. Right. God, it's an awful colour. So we might as well have it sit inside, and we can't sit inside it. Alright, I'll tell you what. Oh yeah, I can't close the door, so I can't really claim it's my car. Again, they've gone with the extraordinarily plasticky look. Lovely. And extraordinarily shiny and reflective colour. Look, there's yellow and black reflections in here. How about that? Looks like it's in gear as well. And I think these shiny parts of the door panel would, they'd get right in your eyes as you were driving, wouldn't they? Alright. Good. So that's sitting in the front seat of the car. Right, that's that job done. How do we finish the job? I've forgotten how to do this. There we go. Right. Repair with parts exceeding minimum condition. I'm sure I did all that. Oh, look at that. We've upped our money. Alright, so were there any other interesting jobs here? No. So it's easy because we just look for that pink slash to show us that's the current DLC. And bizarrely, although it's counterintuitive, it's actually quicker to go through these jobs if you just delete one at a time. If you delete one, it comes back really quickly. I think I've been through this before. But if you delete them all, the first one comes back quickly, and then the rest come back over like the next 5 minutes. There we go. There's another one, the FMW Panther. FMW, is that like supposed to be like BMW? Because we've already got like the Mayan. Mayan was a bit like the BMW. I don't know if that. don't know enough about cars. Is it obvious? So that's a fairly long-term job. Let's have a go at that. And if FMW is meant to be BMW, I think they should have gone for something slightly better than FMW. You know, do like CNS or something. You know, one letter to the side of B, N, M, and W. Anyway, it's a nice sort of. It looks, at first it looks black, but as you get closer it looks like there's a slight burgundy tinge to it, like it's kind of, you know, almost like it's a pearlescent or a, I know it's not, but, you know, or a clever underlayer. Good, so anyway, what do we have to do to this? We have to change the engine oil and filter, change the brakes, sort out the exhaust, body panels, and paint. It's all fairly straightforward. It's quite nice looking, and sort of fairly standard saloon stroke coupe type car. A classic design, shall we say. Right, so what we're doing in here, I've already forgotten. Engine oil and filter. Okay, yeah, that's easy enough. Got to look at the noise. I assume this is too old. Of course, we don't have to make everything 100%. You forget about this, but you don't have to fix everything amazingly. It just has to be good enough. So, 91%. So, what was that thing I just took off? Oh, I've got all this other crap in my thing. Excuse me. So I've got lots of exhaust manifolds, none of which are any good. I think I should sell all this. How do I sell all? Right click and hold. Yeah. Right. So what about the other exhaust manifold? Yeah, that comes to come off too. So the oil and oil filter have to do with the car up in the air. And the exhaust as well. What else was it? Brake panels and brake panels. Panels and brakes. So the rest can be done in the air. Again, this one's a little bit cutting through the little bit of overlap there still. Oil filter. Okay, and then the exhaust parts. Again, it's got. Oh no, I was going to say it's not alternating all the way. This one. We've got some rear muffs. Yeah, let's get those off. Right, and then the brake system. So let's get the wheels out. And they look all right. Well, the pads. Pads are fine. Just the disc there needs fixing. Click our way over to the other wheel. Oh, come on, there it is. Let's get our face right in there so we can see what we're doing. We can really make out those erroneous reflections. Yeah, even when I've been away from the game and I come back to it, they're so glaringly obvious that I can't not make the comment. Yep. There again. This. Oh no, I was going to say this corner looks fine, but the pad's knackered. Look. Typical. Right, and then I've done so many complete restorations that I've forgotten how nice it was just to do a single chunk on a car. It's almost relaxing. And of course, you don't have to fix it up 100%. You don't have to. I mean, it's nice to do so, but in fact, you can't fix the brakes, generally speaking, anyway. So. So to put them back on, we'd need pads. So we've got 2 pads, 2 calipers. There's your wheel with its crappy reflections and all. So, oh no, we need brake disc on this side. Brake disc ventilated. Pad and a caliper. Actually, we can fix the calipers. The calipers. Well, we can try at least. So let's give that a go. over at the repair bench. That broke. And that's fine. Okay, so we fixed something. Yep, so that's that. So we need brake discs for the rear. 2 more pads. Is it 1 caliper? It's 2 calipers, surely. Surely. And your wheel. That's wheelie good. You heard me. So, here we go. I did need another caliper. Alright. That's them on and the wheel, and then we can deal with the exhaust. Well, that's tiring. Ha ha ha! Tiring exhaust. Right. I just noticed some extra buttons have appeared. Let me come back to that in a minute. Rear muffler V8 times 2. Rear muffler V8 times 2. What are these? Exhaust pipes. Just normal exhaust pipes, then a middle muff. Exhaust pipe. There we go. And a couple of middle muffs. And then what we've got at the front here, we're going to do cat. Another exhaust pipe. And then a front exhaust pipe V8. Words. Good, that's that. And then we need the exhaust manifold. I can't put that in here, I assume. Accessible from engine bay. So exhaust manifold for V8. Manny. Exhaust manifold. Okay, same as the last job we did. Alright, so lovely job-a-billy. Oh, we forgot to put the oil filter in, of course. And change the oil. Also. Right. So let's pop it back up on its haunches, what are you going to call it? Haunches? That sounds a bit rude. And splay! So, yeah, look, engine swap tyre. So what's this about? F2, swap tyre. This is a customer's car. This job type is not allowing you to make tyre swap. Oh, okay. So that's something to do on my own cars. So I wonder if that means you can swap all the tyres at once or something. I don't know. Or tyres as opposed to wheels. Is that what it means? I don't know. There's obviously the language barrier to a degree as well, so it might be a slightly iffy translation. Right, let's take out this brown sludge. There's a lot of it in there, considering how sludgy it was. And then we need a new oil filter. One assumes it's a V8. One assumes correctly. Oil V8. Screw that puppy in. Oh yeah, we've got some body work to do, haven't we? Which is really hard to see on this black surface. So, oh, we haven't put the new oil in. That's a good point. It's a classic that I forget to do. Many gallons of oil. There we go. Okay, so that's that done anyway. So now I can check. Tick, 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 tick. Repair damaged body panels. Front bumper, front right fender, hood. Oh, really? Front bumper, front right fender. I just can't see anything wrong with them because it's all black. Hood left, headlight, left tail light. So both the rear lights and the bumper and the left headlight. Left headlight, and then tail light, bumper, tail light. And if it was my own car, I might replace some of that with jazzy parts, but it isn't. So let's go and see if we can fix any of that. Some of it broke. Oh look, we had a manifold. It needs to buy 2. That's great. So that didn't work. That didn't work. That worked. Yay. Alright, so we need a new... Oh, what about the hood? Yay. So we need... And what is this again? This is a new car. It's an FMW Panther. So we need to look for Panther. Pant. Front bumper, left headlight. Wow, I remembered. That's exciting. So that should be all of the bodywork. Yeah, so now we just have to paint it. For some bizarre reason. Paint sharp. Choose factory colour. Have I done that? Do you want to paint? Yes. That's garage. That's slightly brown there, not red. The faintest of tinges. It just doesn't look completely black, does it? Anyway, good. That's that job done. So there you go. The FMW Panther, looking a lot like a sporty coupe type thing. You see executives racing up and down the motorways in. So press the right button. All done. Send it off. £8 worth of work. Alright, let's see if we've had any other jobs come in. Let's see what the third car is. Waiting for the phone. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Oh no, it's the same bloody one. So we've had a cobra, a panther. So it's another animal, presumably. Anyone guessing? Cobra, panther, tiger, or tortoise, maybe, or I don't know, hare. Well, there's the cobra. So there goes. There's the two we've seen. We've almost got a full set. Come on the phone. You know your new car's no good for you. You want to bring it in. See, this guy just wants his painted. That's ridiculous. Look at all our DLC car jobs. So exciting. No, not exciting? No, it's okay. It's not exciting really, is it? Oh, come on. So tell me this isn't the best video you've watched all day. Man clicks button repeatedly and slowly. Well, this is fantastic. So I've got the two that I've already seen. Come on, just one more. Just one more. It's just going to be recalcitrant, isn't it? And stick its tongue out at me. Yeah. Well, no, we'll see him in future episodes. And I'll have another look for it next time, and if I don't find it, or even if I do, I'm also going to build up some cash so that we can buy the next parking garage thing, and start storing the new cars in it. So we need 150 grand to buy that, which I've got, but then of course we need seed money of at least about 50-60k probably to be able to buy and do up a car without getting into financial difficulties like I did before. Alright, we'll just have a couple more clicks of this, and if the next pink car hasn't appeared, I say pink because of the DLC colour, then I'll leave it at that. Katagiri Katsumoto. Alright, 2 more clicks, so that's 1. Tempest Magnum. This makes you want to have a nice lolly. Other ice lollies are available. Okay, that's that. So I'll do it one more time just because I'm talking over it. But basically, we'll come back next time and we'll start earning some cash, and we'll look for that final job as well. We'll look in the auctions too, because the best way of making cash is, of course, to buy an old banger and do it up. So until then, enjoy your new DLC if you're playing the game, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.